Graham Rollins with our 150th edition of News Geelong. The Living Memory Project is a video and documentary archive in creation, an incomplete collection of film testimonials by Timor-Leste people who were political prisoners during Indonesia's 24-year military occupation of the former Portuguese colony. Children are our most vulnerable road users, and to address this road safety issue, school speed zones were lower speed limits introduced in 2003. Now, newly designed advanced warning signs are telling motorists they are approaching a school zone with permanent 40 km/h speed limits. And later in the program, the Flying Hawk Nathan Curry will bring us all the latest news from the action-packed world of Geelong sport, while sparkling Lani Salathia will update us with the Geelong and Surf Coast weather expected over the next 6 days. The Living Memory Project is not one film, but a series of films. The project started in 2005 and has continued on since. Ellie Dean reports.
We're here this morning at the Christian College in Geelong to speak with Jill Jolliffe, founder of the Living Memory Project. It's a project that helps to increase the awareness and educate young people about the terrible things that happened to some of the political prisoners in East Timor. We're here today to meet with Jill and speak with some of the ex-prisoners about their story and what the project will do.
Well, I am a journalist who began my career in East Timor during the Indonesian invasion of the territory, and I've remained linked to it ever since, although I was banned for many years by the Indonesian government. And I went to live in Portugal, where I began to do a lot of reporting about people who had been imprisoned and who were being tortured, information which I got from the refugee community living in Lisbon. I think that the students at Christian College Geelong have a very good general knowledge, general background, because their teachers are very involved with the East Timor situation, and they travel there regularly as part of a group called Friends of Vakeki. So we found that they had quite a high level of knowledge before our films began, but they had some very intelligent questions to ask, and I think that seeing our films will probably increase their consciousness of the situation of these people who are partly forgotten today, the torture survivors.
So Jill, we're here with Maria da Silva and Olga Amaral from East Timor, and can they tell us a bit about the atrocities that happened to them and how they found themselves in the situation?
Maria pode contar brevemente uma coisa sobre a sua prisão, como aconteceu e como saiu. From her imprisonment, she suffered greatly and was tortured, and she was very affected by it, and even when she left prison, she suffered persecution as a result.
And Olga?
On leaving prison, she was very happy to leave prison, and but even she had a similar experience. Even in her own home, she never felt free because East Timor was under Indonesian occupation at that time.
And how did they move out of the situation?
To exit from that situation, she was forced to maintain a relationship with Indonesian soldiers. They became enslaved in a sense, and she has a daughter born of that experience.
And Olga?
When she left from prison, she was very happy, but she also suffered a lot of harassment and persecution, and it was only when they finally won independence that she felt genuinely free.
And now, with the project underway and on tour and raising awareness, are they so glad to be involved and to be improving the awareness of things that happened and to gain recognition?
She feels very happy to be involed with the project and to raise awareness of people about it, but also to be doing a project that is a memorial to all of those who died and were tortured, and to those who disappeared without trace also.
Lembramos que os nossos que foram mortos, os nossos que foram desaparecidos. Isto que precisamos de saber, pedimos para poder encontrar com os ossos deles e desaparecidos deles, sim. questa memoria viva.
We should also say that the Living Memory is a project that depends very much on private funding, and we haven't been very well funded in recent years, so if members of the public were interested in helping us, we would be extremely grateful. We're getting great support from this school today.
Com este projeto Nossa Memória,
She wants to say that they want to appeal to Australian friends to help us to look after the health of ex-political prisoners, because we have a health program for them as well, and to preserve the memory of all that's
passed. Filhos e os órfãos e os viúvas dos ex-prisioneiros políticos, porque estão muito sofrendo, né? Falta da sua economia e falta desse tratamento da saúde.
This is Ali Dean at the Christian College in Geelong for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ali. The Newtown and Chilwell Football and Netball Club continued its great community involvement in conjunction with the City of Greater Geelong with the official opening of its state-of-the-art netball room facilities on Saturday. News Geelong was on site to bring you this report.
Fantastic day, Graham. Newtown couldn't be happier to be able to unveil and have Stretch here today to make the official opening of our new facility for the netball facility that's been a long way coming, but it's here and it is state-of-the-art, and we couldn't be happier.
Stretch, $250,000 contributed by the City of Greater Geelong. You're only a couple of Doug Wade punt kicks away. It must give you a good community feeling.
I'm very proud, and the community can be very proud of this facility. Whilst the City of Greater Geelong put in $250,000, I've got no doubt that had the City of Greater Geelong endeavoured to build this themselves, it would have cost us closer to $400,000. So it just shows the tremendous contribution that the club has put into making this a reality.
And Ian, a lot of club members and club stalwarts were behind the extra amount of work that was put in.
Absolutely. Look, it's been driven, as Stretch said earlier in his opening. Noel O'Dwyer, our previous president, has been tireless working at this for the last 10 years. He's been the driver or the catalyst to make sure that this happened today. Noel O'Dwyer Plumbing, was all the water runs in the right direction. We've had Hines Tiles, we've had Kiss Electrical, we've had Clinton Goborn Painting. I mean, we've had a number of people associated with our club give their time, effort, energy and their support towards getting this building completed, and it's just fantastic.
And Stretch, you put a little bit of icing on the cake with a further cheque from the City of Greater Geelong for some much-needed equipment inside the training rooms.
Yeah, that's right. This is a dedicated facility for the netballers, so it has to be self-contained. So the girls need their own warm-up equipment, training equipment. So the council was pleased to be able to contribute $1,250 towards the purchase of some warm-up training bikes and the like.
And for the Kildare ward and the Elderslie Reserve has certainly become a great community hub of sporting activity.
Yes, we developed a master plan with the community in relation to what would be the ideal vision for this facility, and this is an evolution of that master plan.
Thanks very much to Ian Spalding and Councillor Stretch Contels. Well done. Go Towners.
That's it, and may we get the points again today.
Yes, absolutely. I'm behind Ian on that.
This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more news after this.